Hey everyone, this is Gore's Horror Movie Month number 5. I know it's day 11 right now, and I'm only up to 5, but don't worry, I will continue probably every day from now on. I told you I'll have about 20 reviews, so yeah. Grace. Now, this movie is probably one of the most fucked up movies I've seen in a little while. Now, I'll tell you why, because I'm going to see this movie called Antichrist, which, if you see a trailer of, it's probably one of the most fucked up movies ever made. I also will be seeing a Vampire Girl versus a Frankenstein Girl. If you don't know what that is, search that trailer up, and search up the trailer for Tokyo Gore Police, which is, I don't know if that's actually a horror movie, but the gore is incredible in that movie, so that counts as kind of at least disturbing. So yeah, here's the review for Grace. Now, what is Grace about? Well, let me go to the story and I'll talk about it. Now, the story in Grace is probably the most fucked up part about it. Uh, now, stay with me. All right, Madeline. I forgot her last name. I think it was Matthewson. No, Matthewson. What the hell? Madison. There you go. I'm searching up right now. I just searched it up. It was Madeline Madison. Yeah. Anyway, that's her name. Thank you. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, she has a miscarriage. There you go. She's pregnant, had a miscarriage on a sad face. But then, when she has a miscarriage, she, had the baby, and she has it in her hand, like, oh, I'm sorry, you're dead, boo-hoo. Uh, well, guess what? Dun dun dun! The baby awakens from the dead. Yeah. Now, the reason she had a miscarriage, I don't want to really spoil it, but it's in the first 10 minutes of the movie. Her husband, played by Stephen Park. The girl Madeline, she's played by Jordan Ladd. I don't know who that is. I don't think so, at least. I think she was in not 28 days later. What the hell's that movie with the cabin? Cabin Fever. There you go. I just searched it up. That's what I thought it was. But yeah, it's Cabin Fever. Oh, she was also. Oh shit, she was in Club Dread. She was Penelope. I remember her. I love Club Dread. By the way, if you ever saw that movie, I love that movie. I love it. Anyway, yeah, she played Madeline Jordan Ladd, which sounds like a guy's name, Jordan, but whatever. Stephen Park plays her husband, who was in it for the first 10 minutes because they have a car crash and he dies and she has a miscarriage. She doesn't care about him, but she cares about the baby. Isn't that nice? Anyway, yeah, she cares about the baby. The baby survives. She's kind of pretending to be sad, like, oh, sad face. Uh, yeah. And the baby, for some reason, it was dead, so it came back to life. So now it doesn't drink milk, it doesn't drink water, it doesn't drink anything else. It doesn't like that shit. Besides, it likes blood. Yeah, it's a vampire baby. I know I'm making it all confusing and shit, but fuck you anyway. Uh, yeah. She drinks blood. That's the plot. It's fucked up. So now the baby ain't running around like, "Grr, I'm gonna eat you" or something. She doesn't move or anything. It's the mother, Jordan Ladd, who has to get blood for the baby. Now, simplest thing would like be getting meat or something and drain the blood out of it. The baby doesn't like that, so guess what? She has to get blood from. Yep. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to ruin anything else. The story is very freaking creepy and awesome. I really like it. Let me go into acting and violence, I guess. Even though this is a horror movie, it does have violence, but it just doesn't have like a lot. Anyway, yeah, let's go into that. Okay, now the acting. The acting was pretty good. The main star here is Jordan Ladd. Everybody else is in it for 10 minutes, but everybody else does pretty good. Jordan Ladd does pretty good, even though she doesn't look like the one that would actually do good. She looks like the bitch girl, like, hey, I'm gonna go party. She's really responsible parent here. She gets what her baby wants. She loves her baby, and that's it. She doesn't love. She obviously doesn't love her man because he died. Never even goes to the grave and says, "Oh, I'm sorry this had to happen. Boo hoo 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 hoo." No, she never even talks about it in the movie, which kind of pissed me off. But yeah, she obviously cares about the baby, so she's kind of a good parent, at least. Yeah, she doesn't ever go to the fucking hospital and say, "Hey, this fucked up. Something fucked up about my baby. She's a fucking vampire." Well, I guess they would probably like, all right, let me see her. Bam, dead. Again. She'd probably come back Yeah, that fucking baby's Jesus. Come back 3 days later. No, that's fucked up. Anyway, yeah, the acting was pretty good from Jordan Ladd. This doctor guy, he's pretty good. I don't know what his name is. Oh, his name is Dr. Richard Sohn. I don't know who that actor is. Malcolm Stewart. I don't know. He wasn't really in anything I could care about. Oh, he was in that movie Moon I really want to see. And he's in the Cats and Dogs, The Revenge of Kitty Galore, the sequel to Cats and Dogs. Oh, he's actually in a few movies and TV shows. Oh, cool. That's great for him. Anyway, yeah, that's great for him. Anyway, yeah, he did pretty good also. The husband did good for 5 minutes he was in there. And everybody else did great, I guess. This other doctor girl, uh, she was like I think a psychiatrist. No, she was a doctor. She did good. She was a lesbian also, which is kind of weird. Uh, anyway, yeah, it's a pretty fucked up movie, and the acting's good. Then we go on to violence. Alright, when there was violence, yeah, I'll just say it right here, very quick. When there was violence, it was pretty freaking disturbing. I'll just say it right there. There's a girl who gets her nipples ripped off, pretty much. Her nipples are gone, and all there is like meat and fucking blood coming out of her nipples. Yeah. And there's also a part where, fucking Jordan Ladd had to go and feed her baby with some, delicious blood, and she gets this guy and pretty much stabs him with like I forgot, like I think a scissors, and he cuts like a, she cuts a fucking vein or something because this shit's squirting out and shit. And he's like squirting out and right into the bottle. She drops it. She has to go get more and shit. And it's kind of a suspenseful scene because there's a woman inside the house while she's doing that. She's like, oh, 1 minute, stay downstairs, have some tea. And she's like squirting fucking blood into his, yeah, it's pretty violent at some points. But it's not like that stupid kind of violence like in movies like Tokyo Gore Police, and, and Machine Girl. But, you know, those movies are awesome. I love those movies more than this. This movie just is kind of fucked up. I'll just say right there. Let me just end it right here and say it's a really good movie, actually. I really thought it was good. The acting was good. The violence was good when it was there. When it wasn't, I kind of missed it. But, I mean, it was kind of, you know, cool violence. It was definitely a weird movie, and it was actually pretty good. It was kind of a good surprise. I didn't expect it to be this good. Okay, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's definitely a good movie. Go check it out. Uh, yeah, it's definitely fucked up. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's fucked up. Thank you, Bob. Before I end this review, I have to say to the people that keep saying, "Oh, you have to stop getting off topic." Write a script, also, dumbass. You sound dumb. Well, alright. For the going off topic part, I like doing that. It makes me feel like I'm not fucking robot like all these other critics out here. Okay? It makes me seem like, you know, I actually have a, you know, personality. Unlike these critics that sound like robots, like, I like this movie 5 stars out of 5. I know a lot of critics that are like me that go, you know what, I like this movie. You know what, I also like Cherry Pie. Alright? And also scripts. Alright. People that write scripts. There's two kinds of people that write scripts: gays and homos and fishes. Okay, you know what I mean by fishes? People that are gay. That doesn't make any sense. So let me just end this by saying I don't like doing scripts or fucking staying on topic. Okay, so eat my balls.